Hey everybody, just going to do a little update on my gudgeon and T-bar tank here. I noticed the other day some aggression between the gudgeon and the T-bar being up in the right hand corner, now down in the bottom right hand corner, and then the gudgeon of course being this giant gaping mouth fish right here. Now I'm not sure who started the aggression. I'm not sure if it was the T-bar being aggressive towards the gudgeon or the gudgeon being aggressive towards the T-bar, but whoever started it, the other one didn't back off and they were fighting, and it actually left the gudgeon here with some marks on its side. There may actually be a little bit of marking on the side right now that look like some scratches. So the marks I saw the other day healed up, but I did notice on a second occasion some aggression between the T-bar and the gudgeon. So I'm not sure what's going on about that. I have considered in the past putting a female T-bar in the tank. A lot of people suggest that and recommend that, and I always find that curious. They say it like he's frustrated and upset, and if he had a girlfriend, everything would be all fine and good and dandy. And that's couldn't be further from the truth. That's actually exactly opposite of what would happen. He wouldn't be distracted with his newfound love. He would become riddled with hormones and would become really territorial and aggressive, and would start basically treating the entire tank like his territory, and will become far more aggressive if he had a female in the tank with him. So that's why I generally don't have pairs of cichlids. When I had my Cryptoheros compressiceps, my little dwarf green pike cichlid, it turned out to be a female, but I thought I was purchasing a male, and I very deliberately only got the one because I did not want the breeding behavior. I didn't want them pairing off and becoming, a mated pair in the tank, because then the real aggression begins. So if I'm experiencing minor aggression from this guy, and that digging and sort of, home building and territorial behavior, and he's in there alone, if he had a mature female in there with him, it would get far, far worse. So I'm not really going to consider putting a female in the tank with him. I have, however, considered making some minor changes to this tank. I toyed with the idea today, actually, of putting the Rainbowfish in my gourami tank. I've got a guppy infestation in my gourami tank right now, and I put some bala sharks in there under the impression that bala sharks would eat any kind of little small fish they could fit in their mouth, and they may, but it doesn't seem likely, and it's not going to be something that they do on any kind of aggressive level, so we'll have to see how that turns out. I'm sure, however, if I had these rainbow fish in there, I have no doubt that they would make very short work of all those little guppy fry, and I wouldn't have them to worry about at all anymore. And I do have something in mind for this tank. If I were to take these rainbows out and put them in my gourami tank, I would be able to replace them with another kind of fish that I have in mind. So, if you want to give me your thoughts on that, let me know what you think about putting these rainbow fish in the gourami tank. I'm not probably going to do it, but the thought has crossed my mind. So it's an option, So let me know what you think about that. Again, other than that, nothing really to talk about. I just did want to point out that aggression while I was thinking about it. I've never seen that before between those two fish, so that was a little bit unusual. I still haven't gotten in here and planted that Java fern again, or tucked it back under the rocks, and I still haven't gotten in here and done a water change since last time I talked about that. So hopefully that'll be coming up here in the near future. So make sure you're subscribed, and you won't miss any of that or anything else I've got coming up. Don't forget to put your 2 cents down below. Let me know what you think about that idea. Thanks for watching this one. I'll see you real soon in the next one.